Where's this thing now? Well, no. Yeah, so with the question like this one, right, you want to keep in mind that anything that we're going to have to do already, the main gist with general solution questions is that you eventually want to end up with like one trig ratio. When I say ending up with one trig ratio, I mean just looking at what we have here, right? We cannot do anything here. Determine the general solution of this. So us wanting to get one trig ratio, this is going to be the one thing we can target, because you getting one trig ratio, you always target what can be changed, you know, and then whatever cannot, I'm like, you shouldn't bother about it really. So here you're gonna have sine x and then plus 2. Where the cos squared is, you can put the
1 minus.
Yeah, 1 minus sine squared x because of what do they call it, square identity. And then this is equal to 1. So from here we can just simplify a bit, meaning we're going to have the sine x plus 2 minus 2 sine squared x equal to 1. Now the big, I keep saying the big idea, the big idea. All we can do now is we can just try to make sure that this is in standard form, right? So we can put the 1 with the squared first, and then we can put the sign afterwards. And then 2 minus 1 when it comes over is going to be like a positive 1. So when you mentioned factorizing, right, this is the one thing that came to mind, because remember with what we have here, you want to see this as a quadratic equation because it's something squared and then something that is not squared and then something afterwards. So you should easily be seeing something like this here. You see, this is the format that we should be seeing over here. You see, so from here we can already tell that A is the -2 in front over here. B is the +1 in front of the sine x over here, and then C is the +1 here. That makes sense, right? Yeah. So with all this being said, or with all this being done, we can now just use the quadratic formula, because why not, you know? So here we can say, looking at what we have here, you see where x would be, we have like sine x over there. You see where x is, we have sine x instead. So when we use the quadratic formula, we just have to put sine x is equal to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. You see, and then we're gonna have here b is like a 1, and then we're gonna have here like 1 squared. A is like a -2, c is like a 1. And then all this we can put in the calculator. You see it?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Dope. Let's see. Hold on. We are need to do something. Yeah, so from here, what's the answer?
I got -½ and 1.
-½ and 1. Let's see. Let's see. -1 and a half.
Negative
Sine x.
-½ and +1.
Dope. Cool. So yeah, so from all that has been done now, we need to be careful. Yeah, so from all that we have done so far, we're almost like home free, because from what now? From what we have gotten,
Mhm.
we're able to carry on. So let's put here, what is it now? So from here, we can just carry on from this one. Or, and then from here, we can just carry on from that one also. So to start off with this one, you're
Okay.
going to have here, let's see, your sign in front of this negative half, right?
Mhm.
You don't have to use it when you get the reference angle, because from here we have to get a reference angle. So a reference angle, you'll get it from saying shift sign with the half the way it is. I think we're gonna get here 30. And then since we have a reference angle, now we can use this sign to like work out our actual answers. So this is telling us we have to work in the quadrant where sign is a
Negative.
negative. Yeah. So let's see here. So where is this thing now? Wait. Oh yeah. So we have to work here and here. So this is going to be 180 plus. This is 360 minus. And then we have here, what's that thing? What do we have now? What do we have? Oh, so in quadrant 3,
Mhm.
we're gonna have 180 plus, right? So it's like 180. No, we have to start with x. Quadrant 3, we have to say x is equal to 180 plus our reference angle plus k360. K is the element of integers. Yeah, so from here it's going to be x is equal to 210 plus k360. K is the element of integers. And then for the fourth quadrant, it's gonna be what you may call
360 minus 30.
yeah 360 minus 30 plus k360. K is the element of integers.
So do we have to write the k is the element of integers every time, like every time?
Yeah, yep.
Oh.
It's like part of the answer.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, so with these two, this is literally all you'll have to do for this. But then for the one, you're gonna do the same.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. So with the one here, you know that it's just going to be the exact same thing, right? We have to get a reference angle from there. You're doing exactly what we did. So you can see like there's nothing crazy here, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so let's see. So the reference angle here also is going to be shift sine with a 1, which is going to be 90, I think. Yeah, I mean, yes. And then this where sine is a positive, so we have to use these two quadrants. The first one, you just use the 90 as it is. Excuse me. Let's see. Where's that thing now? Here's that thing. Plus K360. K is the element of integers. So this one is done. The other one is x is equal to 180 minus, right? So let's see here. Let me just get it. Let me just get it. Where's this thing? X is equal to 180 minus 180 minus 90 plus K 360. K is the element of integers. So the funny thing here is we're getting the same answer here. So it is what it is.
So okay, wait. So you're saying that for the first quadrant, right? You just leave like the reference angle as is. You don't have to use like your 90 minus and
yeah, you don't have to do anything if it's in the first quadrant.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. So that's that for this question, right? Like the one thing we can emphasize here is that you saw when it came to us needing to factorize, we didn't even have to worry about factorizing. All we had to worry about is the quadratic formula, because our quadratic formula can be used at any time.